today I am announcing that I am officially coming out with my shoe.
ESPN just dropped a bombshell about Angel Reese's new Reebok deal, and the internet is collectively confused. Seriously, did that really just happen? Reese, best known as Caitlin Clark's most vocal rival and a frequent presence on the sidelines, has somehow secured a contract with a brand that seems unbothered by credibility. Let's not forget her most iconic moments, mocking Clark on national TV, allegedly faking injuries to avoid playing, and offering minimal impact when she did step on the court.
So guys, I am extremely excited to confirm and let you guys know we are officially coming out with the Reebok by Angel signature shoe. We have already kicked off the design process and I can't wait to share with you guys. It will be for men and women.
And Reebok picked her to lead their big comeback. Bold move, but let's be honest, a wildly foolish one. Who exactly are Angel Reese's fans? Seriously, who's buying these shoes? Reebok might as well have partnered with a random TikTok influencer, the impact would be about the same. This deal reeks of desperation, and what's baffling is how Reebok missed the glaring red flags Reese has been waving her entire career. "I want people to know the deals don't stop in college," Reese said. "Now that I'm a pro, I can do so much more." Sure, but this isn't a Cinderella story. It's more like watching a brand swipe right on someone clinging to relevance. Reebok, once a proud giant now scrambling for a seat at the table dominated by Nike and Adidas, has bet big on a player whose hype far exceeds her on-court production. Bold move? Maybe. Smart move? Not even close.
To be introduced to a shoe with performance, expressive, y'all know I'm unapologetic, it looks good, feels good, so that's the most important things and I'm so excited to share this with you guys.
Guys, Reebok dragged out Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson in October 2023 to kickstart their big basketball comeback, and their first major move? Putting Angel Reese at the center of it all. Seriously? This feels less like a strategic relaunch and more like a desperate cry for relevance. Sure, Reese might have social media clout, filters, flashy captions, and viral moments, but basketball isn't Instagram. It's about skill, consistency, and leadership, all things Caitlin Clark has in abundance, while Reese continues playing dress-up as the Bayou Barbie. Let's talk numbers, because Reebok clearly didn't. Caitlin Clark, the undisputed face of women's basketball, is inking deals with Nike and Adidas, brands built on elite performance and legacy. Angel Reese. She's promoting Reebok, a brand that's been clinging to life in the basketball world for years. While Clark is out here delivering jaw-dropping performances night after night, Reese's May 7th stat line? 13 points in 19 minutes. Let that sink in. And this is who Reebok is banking on to revive their brand. Bold choice, if nothing else.
Game on May 7th, she put up 13 points, 5 boards, and a couple of steals in just 19 minutes.
Speaking of shoes, let's talk about this Reebok engine nonsense, a flashy name slapped on a sneaker with a backstory no one asked for. Energy return system? Nitrogen-infused foam? Sounds impressive in a press release, but let's be real, good luck selling that in a market where Nike's tech leaves the competition in the dust. And don't even get us started on the design process. Was Angel Reese actually hands-on here? Or did Reebok just need a semi-recognizable face to stand in front of the cameras? Because from the outside, this doesn't look like innovation, it looks like marketing theater.
Angel by Reebok drops Friday. Reebok by Angel, Angel by Reebok, whatever you want to call it, drops Friday. People are so weird.
Now, the marketing geniuses at Reebok want us to believe the Engine A will be a game-changer when it launches in spring 2025. Right, because nothing screams elite athlete like someone whose on-court performances are as unpredictable as a vending machine eating your dollar. Reese is supposed to sell this shoe. To who, exactly? The handful of fans more invested in her TikTok dances than her shooting percentage? Good luck with that. And let's not pretend her off-court ventures, the Met Gala, Beats by Dre, Good American, are signs of basketball greatness. Sure, she's cashing checks. But at what cost? Her entire brand feels like a glittery distraction from the reality. She's not delivering where it actually counts on the court. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark doesn't need Met Gala appearances or designer campaigns to prove her worth. Her gameplay does the talking louder and clearer than any gimmick ever could. Reebok hitching its wagon to Reese isn't just questionable, it's laughable. Clark is out here breaking records, redefining women's basketball, and inking deals with sports giants. Reese. She's playing second fiddle, clinging to relevance with a brand that's been coasting on 90s nostalgia for years. It's like trying to sell a flip phone in the era of iPhones, cute, but completely out of touch. Angel Reese is a prime example of how a social media persona can be polished, packaged, and sold as something it's clearly not. Yes, the Beats commercials, fashion collabs, and her own clothing line make her bank account sing, but does any of this scream elite basketball player? Not even close. This is fame built on filters, hashtags, and PR choreography, not game-winning performances or jaw-dropping talent. And the critics have noticed. So should we. Because when it comes to Angel Reese's true impact on the WNBA, let's just say the jury is still very much out.
It's kind of like I'm Hannah Montana, you know, like having two different kinds of things. When you're about your business and know what you want in life and who you are, you make way for what you want.
So, Reebok is betting big on Angel Reese, touting their new sneaker collaboration as a game-changer set to drop in spring 2025. But let's be honest, what exactly about inconsistent on-court performances screams elite athlete? Reese might have the social media presence and TikTok flair, but does that translate to basketball greatness? It's hard to see how. Who exactly is this shoe meant to impress? The casual fans more interested in her latest dance clip than her shooting stats? Best of luck with that. And please, let's not pretend that her appearances at the Met Gala or deals with Beats by Dre and Good American reflect dominance on the court. Sure, she's making money, but at what cost? The glitz and glamour feel more like a distraction from her underwhelming game day impact. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark isn't busy chasing designer campaigns, she's too busy redefining women's basketball. She lets her game do the talking, and that's what makes her a true star. Clark is breaking records and signing with top-tier brands that actually align with elite athleticism. Reebok banking on Reese feels like a desperate nostalgia play, like trying to sell a flip phone in the age of smartphones, outdated and misaligned with the moment. Reese represents the rise of the social media athlete, a brand more built on image than substance. Her campaigns and endorsements may fill her wallet, but do they scream top-tier talent? Not really. Fame built on filters, hashtags, and polished PR can't hide lackluster performance forever. The critics have noticed, and so should we. As far as her actual impact on the WNBA, let's just say the verdict is still very much pending.